Down here in Galway, as part of the Volvo Ocean Race experience, there is a range of events going on throughout the week. We're here at the Innovation Hub for a discussion on Ireland's role in the global media.
The hypothesis is that we, albeit being a small market, are actually playing at a very sophisticated and high standard level, and we are actually competing with the big boys, so to speak. But not only that, we have huge opportunities to reach an audience overseas, and we're seeing that with a lot of the new, both the established media companies through digital products and services, but also a lot of the startups. And there's an incredible amount of new developments and new companies starting up, coming in with new models, companies like Storyful, etc., that are reaching brand new audiences, that are doing business with very big global players. And I think that that's a huge opportunity for us as a country.
We're getting better.
It's important for Storyful to be here because I think we're one of a number of companies and a number of people who are working in this area very intensively. It's a really fast-moving area, really fast-moving industry. There's a lot of people working in it. It's great to get everybody in a room and talking about all the changes that are happening, because it's a really, really fast-moving industry, and we really need to talk about these things and actually let people know as well what's happening with small Irish startups that are trying to expand quickly.
An important part of the symposium was innovation, and Derry is basically trying to fill in the gap between Irish media and the innovation part of it and technology, and act as a technology partner next to the media organizations in Ireland. We're having a new project in Derry which is focused on citizen journalism and the use of technologies in covering the media, the content we receive from the citizen journalists to be incorporated into the news stories.
I'm coming from Silicon Republic, which is a technology news site. Half of our audience is international, so I suppose what we're talking about is how small media brands in Ireland can have global reach through the technologies, the new technologies, social media, the web, etc. It's changed everything. It allows small media companies now to punch above their weight. We're also looking at all the challenges for media. No matter where you're based in the world, there are massive challenges like the move towards video, mobile, etc. And I suppose we're just discussing, even things like regulation, policy, etc., how we have to take a very light touch on it to make sure that we don't sort of stymie the creativity and innovation that media companies absolutely have to survive. It's quite a big, bad, competitive world out there.
First of all, I think the most important thing is support, and it's support for all of those ideas and support for those innovators and entrepreneurs. We have very much a culture currently in technology of startup, and there are many mechanisms, if you like, to support those. Funding. I think it's incumbent upon big media organisations to actually support some of the smaller companies, help them develop, maybe partner with them so that you get the traditional and the, if you like, the more sort of technologically advanced coming together. I think that's very, very important, and that we really kind of work together and sort of, as I said, not compete necessarily internally, but really work together to if you like, conquer the world, and that's a lot easier to do digitally than it has been in the past with traditional business.
We may be small in numbers, but from what we've heard today, Ireland is certainly on the verge of becoming a world leader in media and innovation. Suzanne Byrne at the Volvo Ocean Race in Galway.